So what's your question then?
Are women more prone to getting an anxiety disorder or any mental health issues more than men?
Well, again, it depends on the vector, but energy of the women, it's different than men. The inner energy is kind of bigger, you can say, stronger. They have energy. Male is aura energy, physical world. So female's energy, especially dermal visual females, they couldn't get pregnant in ancient times. Even nowadays they have these issues. They have thighs are narrower than like anal or muscular vector or other vectors, and they're not meant to be mothers. And because she could not have family, and because husband, he wants kids, so if she didn't have this even need to get family, so therefore when she got jewelry like gold and diamonds, it's balancing her biochemistry. She feels better and safer because she could survive without husband tomorrow. On the other hand, anovector women, if you give her gold with diamonds necklace, she put it in the box. She doesn't care. So every women also different. Now, dermal visual vector women, it was a main role. One of the main roles, it was went out hunting with men because she could spot the wild animals. I mean, her eyes she see better than other men usually, because men with visual vector usually they didn't survive. We didn't have them in the tribe too much. They were killed by their own tribe. We created first holiday human sacrifice to get rid of these males, or we use them for leopard trap, or because they could not fight. They're not fighters. They're usually more emotional boys. They don't have sexuality. They need a heterosexual, they need a homo. They can be either one if they get pulled to either side. And because they use sexuality, they don't have it because they use it as a survival also. That's why they're prettier, the women are pretty, because they use it for survival again. Now men, because they could be eaten by their own tribe, because they could not protect the house, fight, hunt, kill, that fear to be eaten by your own tribe gives them so much stress that in order to take it off, they start to put feminine clothes and dress like a female. They don't have sexuality anyway, and they do it to take off the stress, and they want to kind of show that they're not men. It's deep topic because they're not fighters and they're not protectors. We got rid of them because we didn't have meat for everybody enough. You understand? They cannot contribute to the tribe unless they use them, I don't know, for something else, but it was a problem. So female, we got females for this role. And female, usually if we went out hunting and suddenly we trapped by leopards and they approaching us and we don't understand what's going on, why they go exactly toward us, because female, her endorphins, these fear hormones that dog smells, they can smell it, like adrenaline. These wild animals, they can feel it. So some of the people in our tribe also can feel it, olfactory vector. Few people in our society, they have this olfactory sense, sixth sense, you can say, like Stalin, Putin, people, they can feel something that other people cannot. And like sixth sense. And because he feels that olfactory with anal vector usually, he sees what's going on, so he's choking this woman, so we're not going to be killed by wild animals. Now, if she has a necklace, that also takes off her stress, because necklace, it's the sign that she's protected by whatever leader of the tribe, and you cannot touch her. So that was also took a lot of stress from her. That beads. The beads shows the sign that you cannot choke her because of the, she can, we're trapped, we get killed, they have to fight, they have to get somehow, but they cannot touch her, you understand? So
yeah.
she was, because a woman in this vector, dermal visual vector woman, her energy is the most powerful in the tribe than other women, because she had different role in the tribe. And when she came to the village, everything was cultivated by hand, like crop, and we had cattle, and suddenly everything starts to die and get sick. Cattle dies, dogs get sick, flowers wither, dying, everybody, and it leads to hunger and death. And her energy is so powerful that she affects all that. If she has kids and they get sick, it's because of the mother. Father affects sometimes mother, but mother affects the kids, you understand?
Yeah.
So everything happens, cat gets sick because of the mother. She has issues and problems. So now what happened, because these fears to be stipulated as a witch and get burnt, now all the village gets in going through these problems, hunger, death, because hunger is death. So they rebels and they tells she's a witch and they burn her. And that's her worst fear, to be burned as a witch, and she gets burned as a witch because her energy kind of impacts and affects all that. You understand?
Yeah.
Very powerful energy she has. So it's very important to have this balance inside. Man is different. That's your question about female and male energy. And